Hey guys, Shomai is here. This is great. No, this is growing English by Shuma. This video and this channel are made to practice speaking English format. I have no English script at all. Today I'm gonna talk about March 15th, probably. So I was quite productive as there as well. I watched more morning satellite, read an English article, did a walloping, how to speaking lesson, did laundromat and dryer. Wrote market report from New York Stock Exchange on Monday. Picked up a girls on the street. Bought a region. Tissue paper. A boxes of tissue paper. And body soap. So. I set my haircut cooler and went to the street to pick up girls. However, as I expected, I just stand at the street for quite a long time. So. From this experience, I got research result that it is bad to go to to masturbation before going to the street to pick up girls because probably it would steal us of the. Still, it will still motivation of us. Yeah. So I just have to talk to them. However, I mistakenly I was particular. I have been particular about the way to talk to girls, so that is really bad for me, to grow as a picking upper. So and based on my analysis, I'm scared. Okay, for me, it is okay to be ignored or to be rejected by those whom I talked to. However, I'm really scared of the of how people around us take that. That's why I couldn't move at all. So the reason that I stand at the street without any motivation or any movement, it's just I'm scared of how I looked by people around us, in this situation. So I came up with the idea that it would be the most effective way to overcome the probably the second wall. that I talked to. That ask to girls, young girls, in order to gain information where the station is, or where the charger for smartphone is in Shibuya. So so probably I need to the lesson. So probably I need to lesson that I can that I'm gonna talk to unknown young girls in public, surrounded by a lot of other people, not just I mean not picking up girls on the street. Yeah. So first, I just have to talk to them. I mean, I'm gonna just first. I just need to ask where the chargers for smartphone are in Shibuya to young girls surrounded by a lot of other people. You know, in order to overcome the second wall, that is what I'm scared of. You know, how I'm looked by how I'm regarded or how I'm taken by people around us. Yeah. You know, picking up girls on the street it's next to the lesson. So I'm gonna do just ask that question to young girls surrounded by a lot of other people on the street. Yeah. So for everything, all we can do is just ascending the steps, literally just step by step. So step by step, so rapidly. So if we try to leap one step or two steps in just one time or just one round, we're gonna fail to leap the steps, or we're gonna fail to ascend the steps. So, and then probably the people who ascend steps literally just step by step will be stand will be stand on upper step compared to me, because I wasted time to trying to leap one step or just two steps. Yeah. So that's why I just need to ascend steps to achieve. Ascend steps reaching my goal, literally just step by step, not leaping one step or two steps so rapidly. But I have to do it so rapidly, and day by day, So first, I've already gotten used to being ashamed as a pick-upper by other people while standing in a style of a pick-upper. and then I have difficulties in the third wall because I didn't take the second wall or the second step, so I'm gonna take the second step or the second wall that is talking to young girls, again surrounded by a lot of other people. And then the third row is talking to. The second row is just asking where recharges for smartphone now in Shibuya to young girls surrounded by a lot of other people. Besides, the third role is that just picking up girls. Talking to young hot girls, to pick up them on the street. Of course, surrounded by a lot of other people. So when it comes to the first wall, I've already overcame for just 1 week. So yeah, I'm gonna deal with the second wall at least for 1 week. Yeah, and in a way, probably if I ask, where the smartphone, where recharges for smartphone now in Shibuya to young girls in just Shibuya, probably that would be really, standing out from other people too much. So I'm gonna be allowed to change places, such as change places to the from Shibuya to other areas such as Harajuku, Shinjuku, and Ikebukuro. However, my role is just those whom I can ask the place to is just are just young girls, but they are not. They don't have to be hot. Yeah. My role is just I can ask the place to just young girls. Yeah. Yeah. Besides, I think that is great way. It is a great way to demonstrate movement as a pick-upper. While when picking up girls, talking to girls on the street. So I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna practice the movement or actions following the Yukiret method, and then I'm gonna take the video, to check my actions, and of course to better them. Yeah. So picking up girls on the street is just for me is just leaping steps at the moment for me. So yeah, that's why it is really common to lose any movements, actions, or motivations on the street, and yeah. So I should take what I stand up on the street without doing anything for granted, or just what I can't make any loud voice on the street for granted, because all of them are leaping steps for me at the moment. Yeah. Now that I've been talking about that for more than 15 minutes, so I think the amount of time is enough to make them English proficiency. So it would be great. It would be good for to improve my English proficiency. So besides there's nothing that I want to tell. So that's it.